Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. As you've seen from the title, I'm going to talk to you about my daily trading experience for the past few days. Me trying to do day trading, it's been a nightmare. And what can I tell you, it's not an easy thing to do. I've always said it before, it requires lots of concentrations, forget about emotions, and also requires for you to deal with lots of stress. And I'm not talking about the stress of the price, I'm talking about the fact that the exchanges doesn't work, emotions kicking in, and so many other things. So first thing first, when it comes to day trading, if you want to do it, forget about emotions, forget about the name of the crypto you're going to be dealing with, and don't be greedy. So in terms of emotions, what I'm talking about is that people get too emotional when they see the price moving, especially the opposite way from where you want it to be going. For instance, if you buy at 16,610 Bitcoin in the hopes that it go to 17,000 and you're gonna sell at 17,000, but if the price now start going backwards, people panic, they cut their losses, they would sell at cheaper price than they bought just so they can obviously get out and recover some of their money, because this is what happens when you get involved with emotions. You think, how low is the price gonna go? Oh my god, am I gonna lose everything? And when you think like this, you don't think straight, you just sell whatever you're holding, and you don't care how much you're gonna lose as long as it's not everything. And people lose quite a lot of money, and you don't just lose from the prices that you bought and sold, but you're losing quite a bit of money as well from the fees that they exchange, their percentage on your buy order and as well on your sell order. And this is why, yes, sometimes we do buy, but the price does go down, but hopefully eventually the price will pick up again and you will be able to sell with the profits. The second thing is, don't be greedy. Greedy mean you don't want to obviously buy at certain price, especially if you're doing day trading, and then hoping that it's going to go so high that you're going to make crazy amount of money. Those are more like long-term trades where you catch a crypto, or you choose any crypto, you buy a certain amount of it, and then you hold on long-term. Eventually the price will go up. If you're doing day trading, you should be happy with even little amount of profits. As long as they are profits, you should be happy. I mean, the last order I did just a few let's say an hour ago, I made only $70 and I just canceled everything simply because I was getting frustrated from the exchange. But I was even happy with this because I still made money, $70. Some people gotta work like whole day or 2 days to earn this amount of money, and me making this amount of money just by doing a trade, I'm happy with it. And this is what a professional trader will really tell you as well. It's all about being patient. It's a slow process, and eventually if you're patient and if you are not greedy, you will make a good amount of money. Right, so before we look at my personal trades, as I said, and when I do trading, I tend to follow the World Coin Index, I follow the Coin Market Cap, I follow Poloniex and a few other exchanges, but I'm mainly trading on Kraken, and this is where my main frustration comes from. Why does Kraken doesn't fix this exchange? It's obvious that so many people are now into crypto, so they need to do something, because you try to just access your account, sometimes it takes you like 5-10 minutes, you keep getting that error 520, and it's a nightmare because you obviously want to get in, place an order, watch the market, see what's going on, choose a crypto that you're going to be trading with, and you simply can't do that. Once you choose your crypto, you then go to place an order, the same thing is happening. By the time you place the order, the price could have gone either way. And I tend to go for the fixed price rather than the margin. So I would, for instance, place a fixed price at 290. When it gets filled, I'll then place a fixed sell order at 300. When it gets sold, I may do another trade, or I may just leave it for the day, because I tend to do at the moment 1 or 2 trades. I make profits, I'm happy with it. But just this simple thing you're trying to do and you can't do it. So please, I'm not saying anything bad about Kraken. I love Kraken. It's a simple exchange, very straightforward. I'm so used to it. It has few crypto that I'm happy to obviously try to make money with it. But please do fix this thing. And I have heard other exchanges obviously getting overloaded by the traffic they're getting, but maybe they should see that cryptocurrency is now worth $500 billion US, as you can see right here. So obviously these exchanges are making a killing at the moment. In fact, if you want to invest into something, it's not just cryptocurrency, but maybe you should look into investing into stocks of an actual exchange, or getting some percentage of this exchange, because It is nuts how much money they're making. So they should invest a little bit more money to make this experience for people like me and everybody else a pleasant experience, and so we can enjoy it and we can go back to it. So guys, if you do use another exchange and you are very happy with it, if it's not lagging, please do share it with me down below so I can possibly look into increasing the exchanges that I'm using, so I don't just use Kraken. I mean, I will continue to use Kraken. I truly enjoy it, but I do hope sooner or later they will do something about it, because it is a nightmare at times. It truly is a nightmare, especially if it gets overloaded while the prices are going like crazy up and down and people are buying and selling, trying to make the same thing as I'm doing and obviously make some profit. And yeah, here is my orders. Actually, before I show you the orders real quickly, what can I tell you guys? Bitcoin Cash, lots of people keep talking about Bitcoin Cash. When I saw Bitcoin Cash a few hours ago, the price was, what was it? Let's see on the World Coin Index. As you can see, the price for the past 24 hours, it has reached nearly 2,100. As soon as I saw this, I knew once again it was the Korean. I went into Coin Market Cap real quickly. I clicked on Bitcoin Cash. I clicked on markets. Normally you would see HIT BTC being number 1, but as you can see now it's number 3. Bitcoin Cash with the Korean won, and they're killing it. They're pushing the price up, and this is why when it comes to trading, forget about the name. You may not like Bitcoin Cash, what they stand for, Roger, whatever, but if you try to make money, you shouldn't care about the name. You should try to obviously speculate and predict where the price will be at whatever cryptocurrency. And the reason I say speculate is because, let's be honest, at the moment everybody is getting in the hopes of the price increasing, not because they're going to be using cryptocurrency or because cryptocurrency is being used like fiat at the moment. It's not there yet. It's going to take a while. Don't know how long. At the moment, everybody's just getting in. For instance, buying Bitcoin Cash at 2,000 and in the hopes of Bitcoin Cash being worth a few months later or a year later at 3,000 and so on. And the people that buy at 3,000 in the hopes of being worth 4,000 and so on. So we are not yet there as cryptocurrency being used as fiat, but I'm sure eventually we will get there. This is the same if you look at Ethereum Classic. The price got pumped up from the Koreans. Let me see Bitcoin Gold. I bet it's the same thing. I mean, look at it. So yep, there you have it. Bitcoin Gold with the Korean one. They're pushing. In fact, 65% almost of the trades are done with the Korean one, and that's it. We have seen it before when Bitcoin Cash pumped up. The first time I think quite a bit was when you know, some miners down in Korea switched them, you know, the equipment from mining Bitcoin to Bitcoin Cash. The price went crazy, and that's what's been happening as of lately. If you can predict this, but here is where I think you're becoming a bit greedy, or you're very confident. You know exactly what's going to happen, and if you do, please give me some you know, lifeline sometimes, because if I knew that this is going to happen yesterday, I couldn't make a killing. I mean, Bitcoin Cash was trading yesterday at around 1,600. If I bought and sold at 2,000, that's $400 per Bitcoin Cash. That would have been lots and lots of money. But in the meantime, I'm happy with what I'm doing. But that's few things you need to consider as well. Follow the markets, follow the countries, and see what's going on, and try to predict as well that different time zone, when you're probably sleeping, the Koreans are awake, they're doing trades, so they could be pushing the price. So maybe you want to do a sell order while you're sleeping, and it could be a crazy sell order. You may wake up and you could have made quite a lot of money. So in the meantime, this is my particular trades. As you can see, those are Litecoins that I've been pushing, and here I was buying at about 308, although I bought 167, but then I canceled the order because I saw the price going up. I knew it's not going to fill, so I've already bought a few because as you can see, then I had a sale order which closed at $315 US. So I made quite a good amount of money right here. Not exactly sure, but I'm sure it was over 10,000 US on this particular order. That was on 12th of December, and as you can see, the same day I bought, the same day I sold. The next one was on the 13th of December, and that's why I said to you as well, guys, I'm not being greedy. I'm trying to do 1 or 2 orders a day and move on for the next day. I don't want to get too tired, as well as, you know, I want to continue the channel, continue to share information with you, continue to learn with you, and this requires lots of dedication, lots of time, and at the moment I'm happy with what I'm doing. So buy order 291, as I've mentioned to you, 700 Litecoins. When I placed that order, it got filled up so quick. The Kraken exchange just kept crashing. and I was watching on the Poloniex the Litecoin price dipping down. I tried to cancel the order to obviously change the price. I couldn't do it. It got filled up very quickly. The price went all the way down to 278 on the Poloniex exchange. I couldn't tell you. I think it was about 282 or something like that on Kraken. So quite a big difference when you consider the amount of Litecoins. I could have made quite a lot of money, but then again, never be greedy. Don't panic. It was done deal. I placed as soon as it got filled up. I knew the price gonna go up. You can watch, for instance, Poloniex, and you can see what's happening up and down, but it doesn't really have a big dip down where you think, oh my god, maybe I'm here for a long run now. You know, it keeps moving up and down, so I was confident the price gonna go back, and I wasn't greedy. I could have placed a $320 order per Litecoin. I could have made even crazier amount of money, but I said to myself, you're making good money, take your profits and leave it. So I placed an order 300. It got filled up quite quick, I must say. The same day, as you can see, probably within an hour or so. And I bought it all this Litecoin for $203,000, and I sold it 210. Let's say I made about $6,000 profit, which I'm very happy after obviously the fee for the Kraken exchange. And today I try to do the same thing, but the price just keeps going nuts, like, and very little. It goes to 292, 293, 290. You just simply, I couldn't catch it, and obviously the exchange just keeps crashing, so I just left it. So I bought few at 291, and then I bought few at 292, and then I sold everything at 296 as I got tired from the exchange. I made about $70, which is good. You know, I move on for today maybe, or I'll get back to it in a while and try to do another order, maybe not with Litecoin, maybe with something else, and make profits. But as you can see, guys, there are times you can make good amount of money, there are times you make very little amount of money, but as long as you're making profits, this is what counts, and you shouldn't be greedy. And if you make the profits, if you get tired, move along, because if you get greedy and you think, okay, I'm gonna do another one, you may lose at the end. And that's my advice so far. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please do share with me down below which exchange you're using, any suggestions you may have, because again, as I said, I'm definitely looking to introducing another exchange alongside Kraken, as sometimes you just need an exchange that works very fast, especially with the way I'm doing my trades. If you enjoyed the channel, feel free to subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.